فيا أيها القاري به متمسكا مجلا له في كل حال مبجلا. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Tajweed podcast presentations again in another video in regards to the Makharij articulations. This video is number 17 and we are going to discuss the makhraj of the lips. We have discussed in the previous presentations and videos the different type of makharij. These are the principal makharij, the points of articulation such as the oral cavity, al-jawf, and the makhraj of the throat, al-halq, and the makharij of the lisan, the tongue. And today, inshallah, we are going to discuss the makhraj of al-shafatan, or makhraj al-shafatain. There are 4 letters that are articulated from the makhraj of the lips. First of all is the fa, and then the waw, and then the meem and the ba. And we will explain one by one exactly why I have displayed in this manner the fa and the waw and the meem and the ba together. This is demonstrating in this slide the makhraj of the fa. And as we can see in the blue, the flowing of the air or exhaling of the air, by pressing the tips or the edges of the top incisors, teeth, against the bottom. And what do we mean by the bottom? The inside of the lower lip. This will produce the letter fa. F. And if you put your palm or your hands against your mouth and by pressing the top incisors against the lower bottom lip, you will find out how we produce this letter by saying f, fa, fa. Of course, by exhaling the air, that's the quality of the fa. It's called al-hams. The letter waw is articulated by opening the lips slightly and forming, as in English, the letter O, or forming a circle. So by forming that circle without meeting the lips, without the lips touching each other, then the O or the waw is formed. So you say oo, wa, we, ow, ow. Of course, the air is flowing, and the letter waw has a quality of a rakhawa. So the extension of the air is going on, and the extension of the sound. By forming that circle and not touching each other, the lips are not touching each other, you will form that makhraj of the articulation of the letter waw. The only thing in details, you will find out that the scholars say that the back of the tongue will go slightly higher to the top. The letter ba is one of the strongest letters in Arabic language. It has the strength, which is the quality of shidda. The strength is by stopping that sound. So by saying ab, ab, as you can see, the lips are meeting each other, but with the strength slightly different than a meme. The meme would be, which we're going to see in the next, it will be softer than the ba. So the ba has strength, ab, ab. The articulation of the meme is slightly similar to the ba. The only thing, as we have said, that the ba has a strength of shidda, and the sound stops there, ab, or ab, ab, ba. But with the meme, it's slightly the meeting of the lips together, but the meeting of the lips together are softly touching and flowing of the sound. Now, the first mechanism is the meeting of the lips together, and the second mechanism is the flowing of the air from the nose. And as we know, and we discussed before, that the noon and the meme have ghunna. So the least ghunna existing would be on the sound of noon or meme with the sukun. So you say am, And if you put your fingers on your nose, you will find out if you say and you close your nose slightly, you will find that the sound will not be produced properly because the ghunna is missing. That's the second mechanism. So I would say it I would not be able to produce it if I put my fingers or I put a peg on my nose. So to produce that meme properly, you need to form mechanism number one is to bring the lips together softly. Then the air has to flow from the nose or from the nostrils. If we look at carefully in all the makharij and the letters, we find that the lips have a great role in pronouncing all these letters. For example, if you want to sound the letter from the throat, then you need to bring your lips in a position that to sound the letter that is coming from far distance, qa, then you need to open your lips a little bit in the form of full mouth, and so on with all the letters of Arabic language. Let's see in these examples where وَهُمْ لَهُمْ جُنْدٌ مُحْضَرُونَ, for example, if you have the waw, for example, and then the meme, both of them come from the makhraj of the lips. So you would say wa, you bring your lips forward, and you say wa, then you open. Then you will say hu, bring also the lips forward, and the meme as well. But hu, and then bring the meme, the position of the lips have to be as mute, not as mu. Because when you say hu, you will find out that the lips are going forward, and it's a little bit of difficulty to bring them back into the position of the sukoon. وَهُمْ لَهُمْ, same as lahum. وَهُمْ لَهُمْ جُنْدٌ مُحْضَرُونَ. وَمَا أُمِرُوا, same example as well. Whenever you find that different vowels, short vowels, for example, wa, and then u, and then mi, you will find kind of difficulty for a person to exercise caution. وَمَا أُمِرُوا, you would say وَمَا أُمِرُوا, أُمِرِي, أُمِرُوا, أَمِرُوا. It's kind of hard. وَمَا أُمِرُوا. So if you move your lips flexibly in the positions of fatha, dhamma, kasra, then you will be able to pronounce every letter as it's supposed to be. And as we can see with all these examples in the Quran, the lips have a great involvement in the pronouncing the letters of Arabic language. Similarly with these examples, for example, تفاوت, تفاوت, تفاوت. So you bring the lips wu and bring it to tin, kasra or sukoon. So slightly of difficulty, but with exercising again and again, pronouncing and reading and practicing, especially if you have a teacher in front of you to help you, then it would be easy to read the Quran and will be easy to pronounce the right sound. وَلَا تَنْسَوُا الْفَضْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ. This is surah in Surah Al-Baqarah. وَلَا تَنْسَوُوا وُلْفَ. The fa also comes from the makharaj of the lips. وُلْفَ, not fa. وَلَا تَنْسَوُوا الْفَضْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ. وَوُجُوهٌ, also as you can see, wa-wu. Lips have to be so quickly pronouncing the fatha, then the dhamma. Wa, bring the lips forward and say wa, and then wu. وَوُجُوهٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ. لَوَّوْا رُؤُوسَهُمْ, also the same thing. There is a shadda, so bring the nabr. Nabr means to give extra emphasis whenever you find shadda on the waw, shadda on the ya. لَوَّوْا, لَوَّوْا رُؤُوسَهُمْ. And the example also, if you stop on waw with a shadda, عَدُوْ. In these examples, we have to be careful not to pronounce the first waw with the ghunna. The second one, aduwan wa. So the first waw, it does not have ghunna, but the second one has the ghunna. So the first waw is just a normal from the lips. The second one would have should be pronounced by the lips, but also with ghunna, because it's idgham with ghunna. And similarly with the second example, عَلَيْهَا غُدُوًّا غُدُوًّا. So the ghunna should be on the second one, not on the first one. But precisely you need to emphasize on the shadda on the first waw, in عَدُوًّا وَحَزَنًا غُدُوًّا وَعَشِيًّا shadda and shadda. The second one has ghunna and ghunna. I appreciate your listening and watching. Jazakumullahu khairan for that. And subscribe to the newsletter so you can get the update about the new lessons. And if you want to appreciate, please sign the guest book. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
هنيئا مريئا والداك عليهما ملابس أنوار من التاج والحلى